Feeling totally unmotivated? You've got this. Have you ever felt like your life is slipping through your fingers? Like nothing is working, and motivation is just gone? You're not alone. We all hit those walls, those moments where we feel totally stuck. But the truth is, you are stronger than you think, and you have the power to turn things around. In this video, I'm going to share 5 powerful strategies that will help you stay motivated, even when everything seems to be falling apart. These are the tools I use, the tools that work to get unstuck and back on track. So, let's dive in. Step 1. Face it to fix it. Look, the first step to fixing anything is admitting there's something to fix, right? It sounds so simple, but we often resist reality. We tell ourselves, it's not that bad or I'll feel better tomorrow, but the truth is, what you resist persists. That's a quote from Carl Jung, and he was spot on. The more you push away a problem, the bigger it seems to get. So, what's the antidote? Acceptance. Accept that things are tough right now. Accept that you're feeling unmotivated. Don't judge yourself for it. Just acknowledge it. And here's a little trick that really works. Write it down. Get yourself a notebook, or open up the Notes app on your phone, and write down exactly what's going on. Be specific. Don't hold back. You see, when you name your problems, when you get them out of your head and onto paper, they lose a lot of their power. It's like letting all the air out of a balloon. Suddenly, that thing that felt so overwhelming, so insurmountable, becomes manageable. You've taken the first step, and that's huge. Tiny wins, big results. These 4 words hold a powerful secret to achieving your dreams. Okay, so you've faced reality. Now what? You might be wondering how to move forward when the path seems so daunting. This is where we often get tripped up. We see the winding path ahead and feel unsure of our next step. We look at our big goals, our big dreams, and we feel totally overwhelmed. The mountain seems too high, the ocean too vast. We think, I can't even get out of bed, how am I supposed to climb Mount Everest? The enormity of our ambitions can paralyze us. Here's the secret. You don't have to climb Mount Everest today, you just need to take that first small step. In fact, forget about Mount Everest for a minute. Let's bring our focus back to the present moment. Let's focus on something much smaller, something you can achieve right now. It's these small actions that will set the stage for bigger accomplishments. Let's talk about the power of micro goals. These are tiny, manageable tasks that you can complete with ease. A micro goal is exactly what it sounds like, a tiny goal. It's a small step that moves you forward no matter how insignificant it may seem. Something so small, so achievable that you almost feel silly calling it a goal. But don't underestimate its power. Things like cleaning out just one drawer in your desk, sending just one email, taking a 10-minute walk. These are all micro goals. See what I mean? Tiny wins. They may seem trivial, but they are the building blocks of success. But here's the thing about tiny wins. They add up. Each small victory contributes to a larger sense of accomplishment. Each micro goal you achieve gives you a little boost of motivation, a little shot of confidence. It's like a snowball effect. And that momentum builds on itself. With each step, you gain more energy and drive to keep going. Before you know it, you're not just cleaning out drawers, you're tackling bigger and bigger projects. Your confidence grows with each success. You're back in the game. You're achieving more than you ever thought possible, all because you started with tiny wins. Chapter 3. Let's talk about something really important. The power of your thoughts. Our minds are incredibly powerful, and the thoughts we entertain can shape our reality in profound ways. Just as we are mindful of what we put into our bodies, we need to be equally cautious about what we feed our minds. You've probably heard the saying, "You are what you eat." This phrase emphasizes the importance of consuming nutritious food to maintain a healthy body. But have you ever considered the mental equivalent of this saying? Well, it's just as true that you are what you think. The thoughts that occupy your mind can influence your emotions, behaviors, and overall outlook on life. Positive thoughts can uplift you, while negative thoughts can weigh you down. What you feed your mind, the information you consume, has a direct impact on how you feel, how you act, and ultimately, how you live your life. Just as a balanced diet is crucial for physical health, a balanced mental diet is essential for emotional and psychological well-being. So, if you're constantly bombarded with negativity, from the news, from social media, from the people around you, it's going to be really hard to stay motivated. This constant influx of negative information can create a toxic mental environment, making it difficult to maintain a positive outlook. It's like trying to grow a garden in toxic soil. No matter how much effort you put into planting and watering, the toxic environment will hinder growth and yield poor results. That's why it's so important to be mindful of what you're consuming mentally. Just as you wouldn't eat junk food every day, you shouldn't fill your mind with negative or harmful content. Just like you choose healthy foods to nourish your body, you need to choose healthy inputs to nourish your mind. This means being selective about the media you consume, the conversations you engage in, and the thoughts you entertain. So, what does a healthy mental diet look like? It involves surrounding yourself with positive influences and engaging in activities that promote mental well-being. It's different for everyone, but here are a few ideas. Listen to uplifting podcasts, watch inspiring YouTube videos, read short motivational books. These activities can provide a mental boost and help you maintain a positive mindset. Fill your feed with stories of resilience, of people who overcame challenges and achieved their dreams. These stories can serve as a source of inspiration and remind you of the power of perseverance. One of my favorite books for this is The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. This book emphasizes the importance of living in the present moment and letting go of past regrets and future anxieties. It's all about being present, letting go of negative thoughts, and finding peace in the present moment. Practicing mindfulness and meditation can also be incredibly beneficial for maintaining a healthy mental state. It's a powerful read, and it might just change your perspective on everything. Remember, the quality of your thoughts determines the quality of your life. So be mindful of what you feed your mind and choose positivity, inspiration, and growth. Chapter 4. Sometimes when we feel lost and unmotivated, it's because we've lost touch with our why. Our why is the core reason that drives us, the purpose that fuels our actions and decisions. It's what gets us out of bed in the morning and keeps us going even when things get tough. We've forgotten the reason we started this journey in the first place. The initial excitement and passion can sometimes get buried under the weight of daily responsibilities and challenges. The passion, the drive, the excitement, it's all still there, buried under layers of stress and overwhelm. It's like a hidden treasure waiting to be rediscovered. We just need to take a moment to pause and reflect. So, how do we reconnect with our why? It starts with creating space for introspection. Find a quiet place where you can be alone with your thoughts. This could be a serene garden, a peaceful beach, or even a cozy corner in your home. It starts with asking yourself a simple question: why did you start this journey? What was the spark that ignited your passion? Was it a dream you had since childhood, or a goal you set for yourself as an adult? What was your original reason? Was it a desire to achieve something great, to make a difference, or to prove something to yourself or others? Reflect on those initial motivations. Was it to build a better life for yourself, to create opportunities for your family, or perhaps to leave a legacy that you can be proud of, to make a difference in the world, to contribute to a cause you deeply care about, to be a part of something bigger than yourself, to prove something to yourself or to someone else, to show that you have what it takes to overcome obstacles and achieve your dreams? Think back to that initial spark, that feeling of purpose that got you started. Write it down. Make it your mantra. Let it be a constant reminder of why you embarked on this journey. Put it on a sticky note and put it somewhere you'll see it every day. On your bathroom mirror, your computer screen, or even in your wallet. Let it remind you of why you're doing this, why it matters. Let it be a source of inspiration and motivation whenever you feel lost or overwhelmed. And here's another tip: talk to someone who knows the real you. Someone who understands your journey and has been there from the beginning. Someone who's been there from the beginning, who's seen your passion and your drive. They can offer a fresh perspective and remind you of your strengths. They might remind you of something you've forgotten, a dream or goal that you've lost sight of. They can help you see your journey in a new light. They might help you see your own strength in a way you haven't been able to lately. Reconnecting with your why can reignite your passion and give you the motivation to keep moving forward. Chapter 5. We live in a culture that glorifies hustle, that tells us we always need to be doing more, achieving more, pushing harder. But the truth is, sometimes the most productive thing you can do is nothing. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but think about it. Even an arrow has to be pulled back before it can launch forward. Rest isn't quitting, it's recharging. It's giving yourself the space and time you need to come back stronger. So, how do you slow down in a world that's constantly telling you to speed up? It takes practice. But here are a few ideas. Try breathing exercises, even just for a few minutes each day. Take a 24-hour digital detox, disconnect from all the noise and reconnect with yourself. Try a short meditation. There are tons of free guided meditations available online. The point is, give yourself permission to rest, to recharge, to pull back so you can launch forward with even greater force. Outro. So there you have it, 5 powerful strategies to stay motivated when life gets tough. Remember to accept what's going on, set micro goals, surround yourself with positivity, reconnect with your why, and slow down to speed up. Where you are right now doesn't define you. What you do next does. Keep going. You're stronger than you think. And remember, you don't have to do this alone. Reach out to a friend, a family member, a therapist, anyone who can offer support and encouragement. If this video helped you, hit that like button, subscribe for more, and drop a comment. Which strategy are you going to try first? I'm rooting for you.